The guest list mystery: who will attend Jerry Yan and Tong Lia's 2025 wedding? When news broke that Jerry Yan and Tong Lea were preparing for their long-awaited wedding in 2025, fans across Asia and beyond erupted in celebration. For years, the two stars have captivated audiences with their individual journeys. Jerry Yan, the F4 heartthrob who defined an entire generation of dramas, and Tong Lea, the graceful actress and dancer who has charmed millions with her resilience and elegance. Now, their story has reached a new chapter, one that feels almost like the perfect ending to a drama itself. But as excitement builds, so does the mystery. Who will make it onto the guest list of what may be one of the most anticipated celebrity weddings in recent history? The question of the guest list has quickly become a topic of heated speculation. After all, Jerry and Tong Lea are not just actors, they are cultural icons with connections that span across multiple industries. Fans are buzzing online, creating their own dream guest lists, while media outlets try to piece together clues from their past friendships, professional partnerships, and even family ties. And in the middle of it all, Jerry and Tong Lea have remained quiet, refusing to reveal even a hint about who will share this special day with them. Let's start with Jerry Yan. His career, stretching back to Meteor Garden in 2001, has left him with an incredible network of friends and colleagues in the entertainment industry. Naturally, the first names that fans speculate about are his F4 brothers, Vic Zhou, Van Ness-Wu, and Ken Chu. Can you imagine the excitement if the original F4 reunited at Jerry's wedding? For many, this would be more than just a reunion. It would be history in the making. These four men, who once played iconic characters in a drama that defined an era, standing together again to celebrate Jerry's real-life love story. Social media has already been flooded with fan art and edited videos imagining the scene, with hashtags like F4 reunion at the wedding trending across platforms. Then, there are Jerry's co-stars from his later dramas. Will actresses like Ella Chun or Lin Chiling, both of whom have shared deep friendships with him, attend? Lin Chiling, in particular, draws attention because of her past history with Jerry. The two were once linked romantically, and though both have moved on, fans wonder if she might still appear to show her support. Some say it would be a powerful gesture of friendship and closure, while others speculate it might stir unnecessary drama. Industry insiders suggest that Lin Chiling, now happily married, may very well receive an invitation, though whether she chooses to attend remains uncertain. On Tong Lia's side, the possibilities are just as intriguing. As one of China's most beloved actresses, she has worked alongside countless stars. Many believe her closest friends from the entertainment circle, such as Zhang Sini, Ma Su, and actress Yuan Quan, will definitely be on the list. These women have supported Tong Lea through her highs and lows, particularly during her divorce and career struggles. To see them standing by her side as she begins a new chapter with Jerry Yan would be both symbolic and emotional. Fans are already predicting heartfelt speeches, emotional toasts, and the kind of sisterhood moment that would have everyone in tears. But Tong Lia's guest list doesn't stop at the entertainment industry. She is also deeply respected in the world of dance and performance art, where she began her journey. It's almost certain that influential figures from the dance community will be present. This adds another layer to the event, combining drama stars, musicians, dancers, and cultural figures under one roof. And of course, there's the question of international attendees. Both Jerry and Tong Lea have worked on projects that reached global audiences. Will Korean stars who collaborated with them in past events show up? Could we see high-profile figures from Japan or Southeast Asia attend, making this wedding not just a local celebration, but a true international spectacle? The media is already calling it Asia's wedding of the year. As speculation grows, fans are also wondering about the size and style of the wedding. Will it be an intimate, private ceremony with only close family and friends? Or will it be a grand, star-studded event with cameras flashing and red carpet-level entrances? Jerry is known for his preference for privacy, while Tong Lea has a softer, more open approach. Balancing these two personalities may result in something unique, perhaps a small private ceremony followed by a larger celebration. Industry insiders whisper that discussions about the guest list are already causing quiet tension. Jerry, who values loyalty and long-term friendships, reportedly wants to keep the list tight, filled with only those who have stood by him through thick and thin. Tong Lea, however, is said to be more inclusive, wanting to share this moment with a wider circle, including colleagues and collaborators who have shaped her journey. This difference in perspective isn't unusual, but it does add to the sense of mystery and intrigue. Social media reactions to this guest list mystery have been intense. On Weibo, fans create daily threads speculating on who might attend. Some fans have even gone as far as making mock seating charts, assigning seats to everyone from the F4 boys to Tong Lia's dancer friends. One fan joked that the seating arrangement itself could become a headline, especially if certain former flames or rumored rivals end up sitting too close together. On Instagram and TikTok, international fans have been posting videos imagining the wedding as a drama scene, with fan cams, emotional music, and subtitles. It's clear that this isn't just a wedding, it's become a cultural event before it's even happened. The media is also paying close attention. Tabloids are already trying to dig for insider information, while more reputable outlets have noted how this wedding could symbolize something larger. Jerry and Tong Lea, both having faced personal struggles, heartbreak, and career challenges, are coming together as a symbol of resilience and hope. Their wedding guest list, in this sense, isn't just about who attends, it's about the relationships they value, the bonds they've built, and the story they want to tell the world about their journey. And what about family? Jerry Yan has always been private about his family life, but it's expected that his closest relatives will be there. For Tong Lea, her family has played a vital role in supporting her through difficult times, and their presence is not only expected but will likely be one of the most emotional parts of the event. Fans are especially eager to see whether Tong Lia's young son will have a role in the ceremony. Some speculate he may walk his mother down the aisle, a moment that would undoubtedly bring tears to everyone watching. As we look ahead, the mystery of the guest list continues to fuel endless discussions. Every new rumor sparks excitement, every name mentioned adds to the suspense. But perhaps the true beauty of this wedding is not about the guest list at all. It's about Jerry Yan and Tong Lea themselves, the journey they've taken to find each other, the love they've chosen to protect, and the life they're about to build together. Still, fans can't help but dream about the possibilities. Imagine the original F4 smiling proudly in the audience. Imagine Tong Lia's closest friends cheering her on. Imagine an emotional reunion of stars, artists, and cultural figures, all gathered under one roof to celebrate love. Whether the wedding ends up being private or grand, one thing is certain, the guest list will tell a story of its own, one that reflects the lives and legacies of Jerry Yan and Tong Lea. As the countdown to 2025 continues, the world watches closely. Who will make the cut? Who will surprise us with their presence? And how will this wedding, already legendary in its anticipation, become a moment etched into the history of Asian entertainment? For now, the guest list remains a mystery. But one thing is clear, when Jerry Yan and Tong Lea finally walk down the aisle, it won't just be a wedding. It will be a celebration of love, resilience, friendship, and the enduring power of connection. And whether we're on the guest list or not, we'll all be watching, waiting, and cheering them on from afar. As fans and the media continue to speculate, another question rises: how private or public will Jerry and Tong Lea's wedding actually be? Both of them have lived through intense public scrutiny. Jerry, as part of the legendary F4, has had every move magnified for decades. Tong Lea, admired not only for her acting but also for her personal strength, has had her past relationships dissected in the harshest of lights. This wedding might be their chance to reclaim the narrative, to write their love story on their own terms. Some insiders whisper that the couple might limit media coverage to a bare minimum, allowing only carefully chosen photographs to be released after the event. Others suggest they may share a special post-wedding documentary to honor fans who have stood by them all these years. The guest list then becomes more than just names on paper. It becomes the symbolic bridge between their private happiness and the public love that has always surrounded them. And let's not forget the possibility of international attendees. Jerry's influence has long crossed borders, with fans across Southeast Asia, Japan, and beyond. Tong Lea, too, has built connections across the global entertainment industry. Would it really be a surprise if international stars, perhaps co-stars from overseas collaborations, quietly arrived at the venue? Imagine the headlines if a beloved Japanese actor or a Korean idol known to admire Jerry were seen at the celebration. Suddenly, their wedding would shift from a local event to an international cultural moment. But among all the glitz and mystery, what resonates the most is the emotional weight. Fans aren't just curious about which celebrities will attend. They want to know who will stand beside Jerry and Tong Lea in their most intimate moment, who will give speeches, who will shed tears of joy with them, who will witness the promises they make to one another. For fans who have followed Jerry's journey from his days as the brooding Dao Mingxi to the man he is today, and for those who have supported Tong Lea through every hardship, the guest list is symbolic. It represents the circle of trust, the people they value most, and the world they want to build as husband and wife. On social media, fan forums are alive with guesses. Some say they hope to see Jerry's F4 brothers standing tall beside him, like guardians of his youth and living proof of lasting friendship. Others hope Tong Lia's closest female friends will form a protective circle around her, supporting her with strength and love as she steps into this new chapter. A few fans even write heartfelt wishes, saying it doesn't matter who attends, as long as Jerry and Lea are truly happy. Yet, even these messages often circle back to one thing: the power of love shared not just between two people, but with the communities that raised them, supported them, and cheered for them from the very beginning. Industry whispers add another layer to the mystery. Some insiders hint that certain invitations may spark controversy. Will Jerry invite past co-stars he was once romantically linked to? Will Tong Lea extend olive branches to people she's had complicated ties with? Or will both of them choose to keep things simple, focusing only on family and a small circle of trusted friends? Such choices may not seem huge, but in the world of entertainment, they carry weight. A single guest's presence or absence can make headlines and fuel speculation for weeks. As the wedding date draws closer, one thing is certain: the anticipation is only building. The world isn't just waiting to see Jerry Yan in a suit or Tong Lea in her gown. They're waiting to witness a union years in the making, a love story that feels both cinematic and deeply human. The guest list, mysterious as it is, adds to that suspense. Every name is a clue, every potential attendee a reflection of the journey Jerry and Tong Lea have traveled to reach this moment. So, who will actually be there? Only time will tell. But perhaps that's part of the magic. This mystery keeps fans engaged, keeps hearts racing, and reminds us all why Jerry Yan and Tong Lea remain such compelling figures. Their wedding isn't just a private milestone, it's shaping up to be one of the most talked about events of 2025. Whether the guest list is dazzling with celebrities or intimate with just family, the truth is that the people who matter most will be there. And for fans, that's enough. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a guest list mystery. It's the story of two hearts choosing each other, and everyone lucky enough to witness it, whether in person or from afar, will carry that memory with them for years to come. And so, the countdown continues. Will it be a star-studded spectacle or an intimate gathering? Will fans catch glimpses of beloved faces or be left to imagine the magic behind closed doors? Whatever happens, Jerry Yan and Tong Lia's wedding is already written in history as the moment two stars finally align, not just on screen, but in life. And that, more than any guest list, is the real revelation.